Hi everyone, welcome to week one, class two of Digital Journalism Com 216, fall 2026 semester. This video may be playing for some following semesters as well. If you're new to the class, you just added in, make sure you go back and read or watch our video from week one, class one, so you didn't miss anything. And it's on the syllabus schedule at the bottom. There's a little schedule right here too. In our weekly schedules, in our modules in Canvas, so you can access them there, or you can go into Google Drive, our class Google Drive, that I've sent you on an email. It's also linked off the syllabus, and we're in the week one folder working. And in that week one folder, there's a little Digital J schedule there. You click on that and it opens this up. And we're on, Thursday, August 27th. We're just getting into the second part of week one. A few reminders. I will have this video's actually linked to off of the schedule here as well as the syllabus. Reminder, if you have an accommodation letter, please email it to me by noon on Friday. That way I can make sure that we're prepared to help you with any special needs you might have. The Redline Project's guiding principles, that was in the reading for this week. Just a little reminder to read it over. This is a page on redlineproject.news. This is where we publish our stories later in the semester. Some of our weekly projects are in here, but also some of our final projects as well. This will just give you an overview of some of the journalistic principles that we follow when we write and produce multimedia for this website. Gives you an overview. You can play these short videos. These are whiteboard videos that we built during the pandemic that kind of explain our digital reporting process. That's important because there's actually a question on the midterm about our digital reporting process. You can watch it in this video. We also have a graphic way down at the bottom of the page that lists them. We're going to review it again in week three. That lists all 8 steps. And you'll be doing many of those on your weekly projects too. So this is kind of the method behind the madness. But we have policies on artificial intelligence, very important, editorial code of conduct, about how we handle and follow ethical standards in the class and in producing the website. We have a fairness policy, data and transparency. It's important to read through it and watch the video, but that applies more to my data journalism class. We do a little bit of data work in here, not much. Your rights as an interviewee, so people we're interviewing, so they know how we go about things, that we're accurate, that we record interviews. We got our diversity and inclusivity guidelines. And then also, just other, quick policies on things like anonymous sources, how we cover suicide issues like that, how we handle election polls and images and things like that. So, make sure you've read all of this by the end of week one. It's important to know kind of going in to the semester, what standards we follow. And we'll talk about ethics and copyright law and a lot of the legal and ethical issues in journalism throughout the semester. We follow the SPJ Code of Ethics as well as a few others. Another thing I've got on the list here, and this is the weekly schedule. It's in both the week one module, but also the week one folder in Google Drive. Online journalism terms handout. The online journalism terms, we'll start covering these in week three, and it'll assign you different, parts of it. They're in alphabetical order down here, these different terms like application programming interface, bandwidth, binary code, stuff like that. It has these little short definitions to them. So we'll start studying those like A through D, and, each week we introduce some more. And some of these will appear on your midterm. It also has some AP style book terms, commonly used to tech terms, like website is all one word, lowercase, YouTube, capital Y, capital T, all those little trippy things, iPhone, capital P, and then, all those little trippy things. Email has no hyphen, but antivirus does. So, kind of some interesting little AP style quirks with technology. So I put those in there as well, and you'll study those throughout the semester. It's just a reference guide for you. It's just a couple pages long. It doesn't have a ton of requirements in it. Another piece of reading that I've got listed here, and make sure you do this by week 2, 8 common mistakes when writing for the web and what to do about them. It's written by Paul Bradshaw, who's worked for the BBC over the years. He's a brilliant data journalist, but he also focuses in this blog post about basic web production, posting a story and multimedia to the web, things that we should do. He kind of frames it as 8 mistakes people make when writing and posting to the web and what to do about them, how you're supposed to do it. So he frames them. Here's the list. It was 8. Now he's added a ninth. And he talks, about writing short paragraphs, getting the most important information up at the top of the story, hot linking off to your sources and background information. We'll do a lot of that, according to this study, and we link off to the study, so we attribute where we get our information from. And he gives you some really good examples in here. How to format text, splitting up paragraphs, keeping paragraphs short. We'll talk about that a lot, how to write headlines and subheads. It's a wonderful post. It's very quick reading. Get through it in about 5-10 minutes. And it will be on the midterm. We'll discuss it at length throughout the semester. You'll actually be doing this with our first assignment this week, where you post a story to the web. You'll be doing a lot of these steps that he talks about in this post. So make sure you read it thoroughly. It's very important reading. It's number 4 on the list. Wanted to mention too, just a reminder with Journalist Toolbox to sign up for the newsletter. The newsletter, it comes out every other Tuesday. It's free. It does have an option on there to donate if you want to buy a subscription. You don't need to buy a subscription. You're college students. You don't have any money. So just opt for the free version of the newsletter. And it'll give you more than you need. So, make sure you're subscribing to that. It's a Substack. Comes out every other Tuesday morning. I don't sell off your information, so there's no spamming on it. So, very important to make sure you're doing that. We're going to talk a little bit about Blue Sky posts in Medium now, and how to go about setting up the 2 accounts. I've got some videos on that, and how to follow me and Redline Project on Blue Sky. This is medium.com. Medium.com was founded by a couple of investors, one of which is Evan Williams, one of the 3 founders of Twitter. He cashed out on Twitter and decided to get out of there. He was CEO for a short while, and decided to build this publishing platform where you can post 2 posts a day for free. And so you can set up an account at medium.com. I did mine with just my name, Mike Reilley, and then 1 I put at the end of it. Really great publishing tool. When you're signing up, it sends you an email. You have to confirm that email in order to post. It won't let you post unless you confirm the email. So do that first. Once you're setting up the account, it'll tell you it's sending you an email. And once you get it, then make sure that you've clicked on the little consent button, and it'll allow you to post things there. And we'll use this all semester. By the end of the semester, you'll have a nice portfolio on here of projects and stories and things that you write and produce. But this first exercise is going to be this story that you're going to post there. It's a photo, a little headline at the top that you'll type in at the title, cut line, editor's note, and the byline. The training video that you'll see in a minute shows you how to do hot linking in here, which you'll do in all your projects. How to embed video. These are some old videos some of the students shot from a press conference at DePaul, where Governor Quinn, who was our governor at the time, was talking about MAP grants, and then the story ends here with a quote. So it's just a short little story, and you'll find that story in the assignment sheet that's linked off of our weekly course schedule. So it's down here under number 8. I'm kind of skipping ahead a little bit. We'll get back to Blue Sky in a minute. But the assignment sheet's right here. So if you click on that link, you'll go to the assignment sheet. And it talks about setting up Medium and creating a post. There's a video up here at the top. It's also linked off of your schedule that walks you through the basics of setting up a Medium account. It's pretty easy. And then when you're done setting up the Medium account, there's a story down here at the bottom And it's got, it starts right here, the cut line, the editor's note. You saw it on the post earlier, the YouTube. In that training video at the top tells you how to embed all this in here and do the links, embed the video properly, because it won't be this ugly YouTube link. It's actually going to be an embedded video player. The image is on our Google Drive in the week 1 folder. You'll download that and upload it into Medium. Again, the training video shows you how to do all of that. That's at the top of the assignment sheet. It's also linked off the syllabus as well. I've got a couple of training videos on it. So the YouTube link is right here. You can play that video and watch. When it's all done and you've got it posted, excuse me, you'll post it to your Blue Sky account. Your Blue Sky account will look like this. You'll have your photo, your name, your description under here. You do that by hitting Edit Profile. You can also do it at Setup. And then when you go to post your story, you'll write a description. And you always put the UIC digital hashtag at the end of the post. So you'll have a description of your story. You will have a link to the Medium post once you've published it. Video shows you how to publish it and take the link and even do the post. I think it's on Twitter on the video, but we now use this. So, little short description here. The student did a really nice job. Cassidy was in this class last spring. She wrote a little description, link to her Medium post, and then the UIC digital hashtag. So description, link, hashtag. This was a little post she had about about rave culture. You can see the other posts in here as well. You can skim through here, and these are all the final projects, from other classes, my digital data and AI classes. But they all write in that same way, that description, the link, and then the UIC digital hashtag. And make sure you have your image in here, like Mike has here. Some of these people didn't put their images in. I do take off for that on points in class. So make sure that you're following all the processes. So when you're setting up your Blue Sky account, which I talked about earlier in the first video, and now in this one, name, image, and just short description in there. It's very important that you have all those in. Okay, so really just follow this assignment sheet, and it walks you through the steps to set up your Medium account step by step here, and then go in on your website page and post the two links to your Medium and your Twitter Blue Sky account. And that link it's off your homework down here. It's right here on the schedule. It's on the syllabus as well. You can find it. You can't do it off of Canvas, unfortunately, because you can't type on documents. We don't do shared typable documents. So it'll actually take you through, the links will take you through to Google Drive. You'll put your name in here, then your Medium account, then your Blue Sky. Once you have everything done, you have to have that done by noon on Friday of the first week. So you need to have it done by Friday. If you were adding in to the class late, do email me and let me know. I might give you an extra day, but everybody else by noon Friday, where it's a 0. You don't want a 0 on your first assignment. This is a pretty easy one to set that all up. So again, watch those training videos so you know how to do the video, so you know how to do this, and then post the practice story, the image, which is in our Google Drive folder, the week 1 folder right here, and embed the YouTube videos. The training videos show you how to do that. One note on these videos, you need to watch them, all of them, because I do track how many views the videos get. And if you don't, watch the videos, if I have 22 students in the class, and I see only 10 people watch the video, I know it's time for a pop quiz, and I don't want to have to do that. Watch the videos, because you'll do a better job on your assignments, and it'll make things easier. I do know the first video was 24 minutes long. Take breaks in these videos. I do record longer videos, but you can stop every 8 to 10 minutes, take a little break, then come back. So make sure that you've done that. The Blue Sky setup I mentioned earlier is up here at number 6. I've got a little primer here on how to write Blue Sky posts. I kind of just walked you through it, but it's got some examples in here of how to do them. Headline, teaser, link to the post, and then the hashtag. That's the format for writing those posts. but you'll get used to it after a while. It becomes kind of automatic. Be sure to follow my account and also the Redline Projects Blue Sky account. You can go into my starter pack for both the Redline and for my personal account and follow any of the journalists you want in there. Really good lists of people to follow. Many times they'll follow you back. I've had students get internships because they make a contact with somebody on Twitter or Blue Sky, which we're on now. I switched over to Blue Sky a few years ago. Twitter was just becoming too vapid. Didn't really like the tone people were taking on there. So, and make sure too, I talked about this earlier, Paul Bradshaw's article, 8 Common Mistakes in Writing for the Web. I put it down here as well so you remember to read it. He talks about something called a call to action at the end of the stories that you'll write this semester. This is a really good example of one from Associated Press in this training video. It's a talk about at the time there was a possible U.S. TikTok ban, and there's a nice call to action in it for the viewer. So make sure you look at that. So your homework is basically finish this Medium and Blue Sky account setup and post that practice story to Medium by Friday, August 28th at noon. This is for my 2026 fall class. Also review Paul Bradshaw's article. We're going to talk about it in a couple of weeks. And in chapter 1 in the verification handbook as well. We talked about that in our previous video. Verification handbook, really good text. And then also buy your 2 textbooks, the Journalist Toolbox, a Guide to Digital Reporting and AI, and also the Associated Press Style Book, the 2024 to 2026 edition. So that's it for this video. Again, this video will sit on your syllabus schedule. It'll sit on your weekly schedules in Google Drive as well. So you'll be able to see them there. Do watch the training videos down here on how to post in Medium, because we'll be doing that all semester. So if you master it now, you'll be in fine shape. That's it for this week. I do want to mention week 2, our schedule is down here on the syllabus. It's a pre-recorded training on the 10 commandments of shooting web video, digital video, a little bit on writing and editing for the web as well. This 10 commandments of shooting digital video is really, really good. It walks you through steps on how to hold your camera phone properly, whether you're shooting for social media or for YouTube or television. So make sure you watch that, because it's going to set up our week 4 assignment where we go out and shoot with our phones, or shoot videos, shoot photos on a mobile reporting assignment. So if you don't watch this, you're going to fall behind. I also have a little guide here in week 2 on Google Docs 101. It'll help you learn how to set up and share and use a Google Doc. It's just a step-by-step. And then the second video is tips on writing and editing for the web, how to keep headlines tight, subject, verb, object structure, and things like that. I talk a little bit about Bradshaw's article in this video, and just a few reminders. That's pretty much all you need to do in week 2. Set up ChatGPT, Claude, Google, Gemini, and Perplexity if you haven't already. Free accounts there. They don't cost anything. They have paid upgrades, but the free version's fine. So make sure you've got those set up at the end of week 2 as well. I'm just giving you a little preview of week 2. You don't need to do all this in week 1. Week 1, it's pretty much just getting Medium and Blue Sky set up. So congratulations, you're just about done with week 1. Make sure you hit those deadlines, and you'll be in fine shape. I am traveling, but if you email me, I should be able to get back to you fairly quickly, as long as it's during daytime hours. Thanks, and we'll see you in week 2.